Hi kids! How are you today? Welcome to our English class. Are you ready for our new adventure? That's great! In this lesson, we will learn about the degrees of adjectives. Now here are the things that we should learn by the end of this lesson. First, define what is adjectives. Identify the degrees of adjectives in making comparisons and use the degrees of adjectives in making comparisons. Now let us start our journey in learning more about adjectives. I am sure you're ready and excited to learn. Now to start with our lesson, I have here a picture. This is an apple. Can you tell me something about the apple? That's right. The apple is red, the apple is big, and the apple is juicy. The word red, big, and juicy are examples of adjectives. Do you know what is adjectives? Adjectives are words that describe persons, places, things, animals, and events. They tell something about a noun. For example, red, thin, and fast. Did you know that there are 3 degrees of comparisons of adjectives? And these are positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. We will talk first the positive degree. Positive degree signifies quality. It talks about only one thing and it is not being compared with another. For example, Marvin is tall. There is only one noun used in the sentence, and that is Marvin, and the adjective being used in the sentence is the word tall. Next is the comparative degree. Comparative degree compares 2 nouns to show which has greater or lesser degree. We always use the word than after the adjective. For example, Marvin is taller than Myrna. Another example, a jeepney is larger than a car. The last degree of adjective is called superlative degree. This compares more than 2 nouns to show which has the greatest or least degree. We always use the word the before the adjective. For example, Marvin is the tallest among the 3 siblings. Now let us try to listen to the story entitled, Who Has the Biggest Apple? Are you ready to listen, kids? One Saturday morning, the 3 rabbits meet up in the park. Their plan is to bring Big Apple.
Marvin, Eric, look at my apple. It is big. Yes, Myrna, it is big. Now, look at my apple. It is bigger than yours. Here, I brought the biggest apple. Harry, what kind of apple is that? That's the apple for the giant.
Did you like the story, kids? Now let us try to answer the given questions. What are being compared in the conversation? That's right. The correct answer is apple. Which apple is big? Very good. Myrna's apple is big. What did Marvin say about the apple he brought? That's right. His apple is bigger than Myrna's apple. Now, who brought the biggest apple? That's right. Eric brought the biggest apple. The word big, bigger, and biggest are examples of the degree of comparisons of adjectives. Now let us try to understand the rules in forming the comparisons of adjectives. To form one-syllable adjectives into comparative degree, we have to add ER to the positive degree. Examples: weak, weaker; near, nearer. And to form one-syllable adjectives into superlative degree, we have to add EST to the positive degree. Here are some examples: weak, weakest; near, nearest. For adjectives ending in Y, we have to change Y to I and add ER to the positive degree. Now let us try to look at the examples. Dirty, dirtier; pretty, prettier. And for superlative degree, we have to change Y to I and add EST to the positive degree. Examples: dirty, dirtiest; pretty, prettiest. For adjectives ending in E, we have to drop the E and add ER to the positive degree. Here are some examples: safe, safer; and large, larger. For the superlative degree, we have to drop E and add EST to the positive degree. For example, safe, safest, and large, largest. For multi-syllable adjectives or more adjectives ending in full or less, all we have to do is add more or less to the positive degree. For example, afraid, more afraid or less afraid. Talented, more talented and less talented. And for the superlative degree, we have to add most or least to the positive degree. Examples: afraid, most afraid or least afraid. Talented, most talented or least talented. Some adjectives are irregularly compared. Here are some examples: good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Ill, worse, worst. Many, more, most. Much, more, most. Little, less, least. Less, lesser, least. Did you understand our lesson, class? Now let us try to answer the given activity. Complete the table with the missing adjectives. Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. For number 1, we have big. Number 2, sweet. Number 3, thick. Number 4, tall. And number 5, small. Now let us try to check your answers. For number 1, big, bigger, and biggest. For number 2, sweet, sweeter, sweetest. For number 3, thick, thicker, thickest. For number 4, tall, taller, and tallest. And for number 5, we have small, smaller, and smallest. Did you get the correct answer, class? Now let us try to remember this. Some one-syllable adjectives with a single for the consonant form their comparative and superlative degree by doubling the last letter before adding ER for the comparative and EST for the superlative degree. The word than is often used with comparative adjectives. And lastly, the word the before an adjective signifies superlative degree. Now let us try to apply what we have learned. Choose the correct form of adjective for each sentence. Number 1, this milkshake is sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Number 2, tarsier remains the small, smaller, smallest primate in the Philippines. Number 3, my uncle is the rich, richer, richest man in our town. Number 4, today's weather is cloudy, cloudier, cloudiest than yesterday. And number 5, the sound of the chirping birds is pleasant, more pleasant, most pleasant than the sound of crickets. Now let us try to check our answers. The correct answer for number 1 is sweet. Number 2, smallest. And the correct answer for number 3 is richest. For number 4, cloudier. And the correct answer for number 5 is more pleasant. Did you get the correct answer, class? Very good. And this is the end of our lesson. Thank you so much for listening, kids, and I hope that you've learned something from teacher today. Till our next meeting, bye kids!